Hey, what's up? So, hey, Misty Brown and we just started YouTube channels. So check us out. Subscribe. Gotta spread the word. Just trying to advocate about this plant every single day. Whether it's online or in my hometown, always be spreading the word. So, okay, just want to talk a little bit about how do we say kratom? So I found out you're supposed to say kratom. There ain't no way I'm gonna say kratom. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Gosh, that just sounds weird. Metrogeny speciosa, that's cool. And then some people say mitragyna or mitragynine speciosa. And then for people who don't know this, so it's kratom, mitragyna speciosa, and then the active alkaloid in kratom is mitragynine speciosa. So, I mean, it can be a little confusing, but that's it. That's the actual name of the term of the alkaloid is mitragynine. And then the name of kratom is kratom mitragynina speciosa. But yeah, so, and then, you know, it's not, I don't like calling it an opioid. I mean, I don't think it deserves to be classified as even an atypical opioid. And I know that's what Dr. Christopher McCurdy calls it. Actually, like, I don't fully, like, I like him, but I don't follow him and love him like I do Dr. Jack Henningfield. Like, I really love his analysis way better. Dr. McCurdy, I mean, he's awesome, but I do have some reservations about him because he did start a patent on it like 10 years ago or something. So that kind of gives me some reservations. I mean, about him, I don't want kratom to become prescribed or prescription only. And that kind of seems like that's where that would be going, the direction. I mean, you know, his last webinar was awesome though, because he said he'd like to see it like CBD. You know, that's cool. Dr. Jack Henningfield, you should definitely follow him if you haven't already, whoever's watching this. You know, he states that kratom is not an opioid by definition. And that makes sense. I mean, he also states that it's not derived from any poppy plant. It's not derived from any type of opioid. It's derived from a coffee tree plant, the Arubicae, and that is a fact. And another thing, it is a partial agonist. It's not a full agonist. And since it is only partial agonist, that is why it has been proven to not cause respiratory depression. Now, this is important. We don't want to ever say never, because in life, well, you know, you don't know. We can, if we drink too much water, we can die. Like, I mean, I was a psychiatric nurse for years, and I worked at Napa State Hospital, Sonoma Developmental Center. I worked at St. Helena, an acute psych facility. I have a lot of experience. And when I first started interning at Napa State Hospital, we called it the water wing, the west wing. And it was A10. And later on, I got a job there, and thankfully I was put on the forensic side, and I worked with the criminally insane, and that was forensics. And that was a little easier, but when I interned, it was on A10, and our patients, they were polydipsic, and it's not a joke. I mean, these people, they had severe cases of polydipsia, and we had to watch them when they were around any kind of water, like the shower, bathroom, drinking fountain, because if we didn't watch them, they would just drink gallons and gallons of water, and they could die. I mean, you overdose on water. And my point is that, you know, with kratom, nobody knows. I mean, you know, but however, to date, the facts are that kratom has not caused death. Like, there's no death that has been proven from consuming kratom alone. Pure leaf kratom has not caused death. There's no toxicology report that shows kratom was the cause alone. You know, any kind of death that's even remotely this related to kratom, it always involves polydrug use, or the patient has underlying health conditions, and they're not just any kind of health conditions.